Welcome to the reset. My name is Chad, and we're doing a paddleboard camping adventure this weekend with some friends. And I just got on the water. Not everybody else is coming tomorrow. I'm securing the spot. Just got on the water, super windy. We should be there in just a few minutes. Welcome. This wind is brutal. God damn. So I made it. It took about twice as long because of that wind coming through the channel right there. We're only about a mile and a half away from the boat launch. In our previous video where we did the kayak camping trip at the CC Crane Reservoir in northern Arizona, I went a different direction. I went to the left of the boat launch and back about 4 miles. That was a really long trip. This is much shorter. The weather's great. We're sitting at about 81 degrees right now. There's clouds in the sky. I think we might have a storm coming. So I should probably grab my stuff and start setting up camp. Okay, so check this out. This is actually, I've forgotten how cool this spot actually is. So the paddleboard's down there, like, I don't know, 30 yards. Come up that little hill. You got yourself a little fire pit here, some cool bushcraft furniture. Another fire pit right there, but then, and a lot of flat space to put your tent up. I'm gonna put mine right here. But truth be told, guys, you don't even need a tent because you got this. Look at this. How freaking cool is that? You could sleep in there pretty easily, actually. It's tempting just to put my bedroll right there. Great spot. Let's start setting up. This is the One Tigress Sienna. It's a 2-person backpacking tent, super high quality, not cheap, but very worth it. I think it comes in at a little under 6 pounds, and I absolutely love this tent. One of the unique features of this tent that you don't see on a lot is that it's got this external rainfly over here with the vestibule right there. And on the back side, there is an internal rainfly, and you can vent that right there. Go to the Outdoor Gear Review, check out Luke's review on this. He's got like 3 or 4 videos on this tent, and it did remarkable in his rain and wind tests, and just an overall really solid tent by One Tigress. It really sucks that when doing these YouTube videos, you can't play music if you're a monetized channel like this one, because something about the Grateful Dead and Dave Matthews and Blues Traveler, yeah, the Alabama Shakes, I mean, it's just Led Zeppelin. It all sounds great out here. It sounds better, and it sounds good no matter where you're at, in my opinion, in my musical opinion. But when I'm out camping, that's what I listen to, and it sounds better out here. You know what sounds amazing out here? George Jones, Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams, Sr. and Jr., Randy Travis, George Strait, Clint Black, Alan Jackson, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. It all sounds better out in the woods. I love this table. I don't see many reviews on it online or many people using it, but this thing is awesome. You've seen it in a lot of the videos. I use it almost every single camping trip. It's pretty lightweight and it's super sturdy, and it's a good place to put your cup of tea or coffee, your phone. I've even cooked on it. It's evident by it's no longer pristine. It's been de-virginized. It's pretty nasty. But that means it's been used, right? This is definitely something that I don't need because of all this seating space, but I haven't used it in a long time. I think I've featured it on videos over the past few years, once or twice, but this is the REI Co-op FlexLight chair. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. It was gifted to me by my ex-in-laws, and I mean, being as I didn't pay for it, it's amazing. It is a great backpacking lightweight chair. But if I would have paid for this myself, I might have been a little disappointed because anything at REI is expensive. And this was no exception. This was over $100. And it's probably going on 6 or 7 years old. And so it's been around a while, and it's showing us where it's got a tear in it. But it still does its job. But the thing is nowadays you can get this same product for a fraction of the cost than what you would pay at REI. The thing about REI that you can't beat, and some people will say, and I kind of agree to an extent, the expensive prices there are offset by their warranty. Their warranty at REI is bar none. It's like the Costco warranty of sporting goods. You can return this at any time for any reason. You don't even have to give a reason, and they'll refund you. And you got to put the bottom in first. My biggest gripe with these chairs is getting in and out of them. It's not so much getting out of them, it's getting in them. That can be really challenging. Here she goes. All right, well, I am hunkered down in the tent, and it is a little after 8 o'clock, which is normally my bedtime. I know, I'm old and lame. So I have got the iPad on. I did bring some luxuries. I brought the iPad. I'm watching the new Roadhouse, not the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse, the newest one. I'm about 20 minutes into it, and so far I'm not a fan. But I'll finish it. I'll give it a shot. The original Roadhouse was amazing, but at any rate, Alan is going to meet me here tomorrow also, tomorrow afternoon, along with a couple other people. So I'm excited about that. Alan wasn't supposed to come, but he is now. I'm going to crash. I'm going to get up early. I got to meet the other group. They're leaving at the butt crack of dawn, and I'm going to paddle back up to the dock. That way they know how to get here. I'll bring you along for that. Good night, and I will report back on my review of the new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. Put in the comments down below what you thought of this version of Roadhouse. If you liked it, if you didn't, we'll see. Good night, guys. I don't know if this is being picked up or not, but it's super foggy outside. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Had to get up to go pee, and yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but absolutely beautiful. Woo! Got a big thunderstorm rolling overhead right now. We've got 3 people here that have joined us. Man, it is just pissing. May is here. Eduardo, Asmund. We're sitting in the tent right now. We're just getting hammered by a thunderstorm. Alan's gonna be here in about an hour. I've got to, God, I hope the rain lets up. The rain has got to let up because I've got to paddle out and paddle a mile back to the boat launch to help him with his gear. I am praying that this weather clears out over the next hour so I can meet him. We've also got Ann is joining us here in a bit. We've got a couple more people, but this weather has got to move out. It's got to move out. Well, this is a good test of the One Tigris Sienna. It's hailing outside right now, a massive thunderstorm rolling through, and it is bone dry in this tent. Despite it having an internal fly on half of the structure here, it's doing great. It's absolutely doing great. The vestibule is doing good. We are happy campers, despite the massive downpour and hail coming down right now. Holy cow. I want to introduce you to this astute gentleman right here. What's your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. What's your story?
I have been living for 80 years.
80 years,
Yes,
guys.
I'm
80
trying
years.
to go for whatever it takes.
Yes. And your son,
My son Ernesto.
Ernesto, and
Hey.
say hi to, welcome to the reset. Nick,
How you doing?
welcome to the reset. And you guys all know this guy right here.
Back again.
We all knew he was going to be here.
Pot salmon.
We're only missing Keith.
Yeah, partner in
Where's
crime.
Keith when we need him, right?
His jokes.
Well, everybody has arrived that we know of so far. There's about 8 or 9 of us here. And slept good last night. The rain finally stopped. And we got a fun day ahead of us. We're going to do some paddle boarding and maybe wait for... There's another group that's camped up on the ledge behind me here. They didn't paddle board. But a few of them might be coming by the camp to say hi today. So, yeah. That's about it. I don't know this guy's name, but he's really good at bringing wood to the camp.
Hey. That's what I'm known for is my wood.
He's known for his wood.
So, and thing, Diana. Oh. No, you didn't do it.
It's Franco.
I'm eating breakfast.
Fashionably late today. What'd you make?
Breakfast burrito with spam.
With spam.
Since my steak is still frozen.
Steak is still frozen. And that's glamping right there, huh? I'm impressed.
Fit. Hydraulic.
Aaron is the club, for lack of a better term, the club art connoisseur, aficionado.
Call it a cult.
The cult, yeah. That's more appropriate, right? It blew away in the storm yesterday, and everything got wiped off. So Aaron is saving the day to represent. Aaron, you're the one that actually made this logo
I
to
did
begin with,
design
right?
this
So
logo.
what better
I did.
person?
Yeah. I think
Look at that perfect circle. Like, how many people can make just a straight circle like that without? I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, that's a little wonky. That's okay.
There it is.
I did.
Good job.
Yeah, you didn't look like very enthusiastic about like panel.
Okay, here, let me get a picture.
That's a little camera.
Stand here.
Really outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Gone. Good.
All gone.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
Look at that. What did you guys call this again?
Shakshuka.
Shakshuka? And it's just stewed tomatoes with egg.
Egg. Yep. It's supposed to be spicy. It's
It looked
it's
phenomenal.
Middle Eastern, but we didn't make it very spicy.
What are you trying to do? Wow. Look at this bushcraft skill right here.
See, I lied to you. I camp all the time.
That was impressive.
There's bananas are up for grabs, but they can go.
Well, it is the final day of our adventure. We're getting ready to pack up and load everything up onto the boats. It has been an outstanding trip with great people. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one. Listen, if you or someone you know is suffering from anything that's racking the mind, stress, anxiety, PTSD, addiction, postpartum, you name it. Anything that's racking the mind, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get outside. Get the professional help that you deserve. Let's break the stigma. Above all, get outside, explore nature, and find your dirt road to reset. Bye, guys.